So, this is mine and Courtney's rant about Scooby Doo. We're not really gonna bash it, we're just gonna point out
Trust me, I love the series, but there's just...
We're just gonna point out a few things about it and maybe bash the newer season, but...
Yeah,
Go,
I
Courtney.
mean, there's so much to say about Scooby Doo. I mean, you have to at least see it. I mean, it's a good series. I mean,
we've all seen it. We're not talking about... Don't watch the newer season.
Don't watch the new one. Like, after what's the new Scooby Doo, it's kind of not good. But there's some things to point out. The first thing that my assistant here has mentioned a couple days ago, the movie. If anybody has seen the live-action Scooby Doo,
the very first one,
which was somewhat okay. There's a line that this girl says. She's like, she goes up to Shaggy and she's like, "Hi, my name is Mary Jane," and Shaggy's like, "That's my favorite name. I love it." And we didn't get it, because when the movie came out, we were like, okay, her name is just Mary Jane. But after researching, we found out Scooby-Doo was kind of made 60s and 70s. Mary Jane is
a nickname for marijuana.
Marijuana. So, that's kind of a hint towards the 60s and 70s. It is kind of strange also with Shaggy talking to Scooby. I mean, not even just Shaggy. The whole Mystery Inc. talking to a talking dog who apparently they can understand. They gotta be on some good stuff. And
know that in some episodes of this series, they did ask, "You can understand this dog?" Some people did ask that. They're like, "Yeah, we all can." They're like,
there's something mysterious going on in Mystery Inc.
No, Shaggy and Scooby both had an insane case of the munchies 24/7.
Oh, yeah, the munchies. The Scooby snacks. Scooby snacks.
It was always in the Scooby snacks.
I mean, the general point of the show was, here's a bunch of kids, even though they're adults.
21.
Yeah, they're up in their 20s, solving mysteries, and yet it's for a kid show, and there's subtle hints about different, like, topics, especially the seasons throughout the 60s and late 70s, and early 70s. And then they had a comeback during the, like, 90s, 80s-ish. I can't remember the exact dates, but seriously, Scooby, really? I mean, just keep going.
One thing that we did learn, though, I mean, let's look at the earlier seasons. A pup named Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Always kept
memories.
that one kid.
Red herring. Not only one episode where he actually was the culprit. One time, and Freddy couldn't even mention his name. Be like, no. And then at the end, he's like, I knew it. It's like, congratulations, Fred. You have won against the 900 other episodes where you did not get this wrong.
It's another thing with Scooby-Doo. How do they do this? It seems like Hollywood or business studio or just cartoon studios always say they did a pretty good show, and they ruin it by continuing on and continuing and continuing. Like with Pokemon, on and on.
We get the point. We want to, like, continue it throughout generations, but there are certain things.
Like Scooby-Doo, yeah, I know you want to say, okay, here's the new generation. But I mean, instead of showing the new generations, just bring back the old cartoons. That's what Boomerang's for. It's all coming back to you.
I mean, come on, we have shows that have been replaying since God knows. Look at Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
They still have them on.
Exactly. I'm just like, what? Why?
So for the new generation, Scooby-Doo, good series. I remember Boomerang and old Cartoon Network before it got changed. They used to show the old version of Scooby-Doo, the 60s, 70s, and 90s version. And then mid-90s, or not mid-90s, late 90s, early 2000s, they had the Scooby-Doo movies. First one, Zombie Island, the one with the zombies, that
was intense.
Was good. That was not a kid's movie. That was like borderline.
Exactly.
That was good.
And the Witch's Ghost. Oh my god.
Witch's Ghost. No, yeah. Witch's Ghost was
the one where you meet the Hex Girls.
That was pretty good. Third one, I think it was up to 4. I think the fourth one, and then it just went down.
Yeah, when you started, I mean, I can understand you want to create
a vampire. We go to Hawaii.
Scooby falls in love with a chihuahua randomly.
Yeah,
I'm just like, what?
Let's make music with a vampire. No,
I was like, no. Just, I mean, I appreciate you brought back the Hex Girls and you made Velma sing, which was random because you just made her sing the theme song. I'm like, Okay. And then, random fact though, in the apparently live action movie, they wanted Velma to be a lesbian. I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I understand that. I mean, don't get us wrong. We're complete supporters of the
Yeah.
LGBT community.
I'm
Don't
fine
get us
with
wrong.
it.
But I'm just saying, in comparison, where has it ever hinted at that anyone in that group was a lesbian or
Just because,
anyone?
I don't know.
I don't know where because we randomly found that online. We're just like, where was this hinted at in this series?
They were thinking about it. Just
yeah, we're not bashing anyone. You guys know we don't do that. We do not do that.
But it was just it's
correcting the accuracy.
Scooby Doo just ruined itself. It was the good series where they're actually solving maybe legit cases that you may have not figured out who it was and you might have gotten it. Now it's just kind of like, oh, it's this person. Oh, it's that person. It's just so typical. Scooby Doo was just, it was good. You know, it's just.
I mean, come on. Even one of the episodes of Neuron when you got Shaggy and Velma to date. I'm not even. Oh my! I was channel surfing.
Know where that came from.
I was channel surfing, and I just saw this like, oh, Scooby Doo. I see Velma's like, Shaggy. You have to choose between me or Scooby. I was like, whoa! Ignoring what you just said right there because that's not a contest. Scooby Doo all the way. When did y'all hook up? When did this happen? Where was I? I'm re-looking at the series, be like, there was no only hint at dating was obvious to Fred and Daphne.
Yeah.
No one else. No one else. Where the no?
But
no,
just
no.
besides the really really bad new movies and show, I think they even redid the live action Scooby Doo show. That was just horrible.
They didn't technically redo it. They were trying to make it like when they were younger. It's like this is how Mystery Inc. started. We don't care how it started. That's what Puppeting Scooby Doo is for.
Oh yeah, but it's just saddening how such a great show just went down the drain. I mean, they had good movies besides before the Zombie Island. They had the Scooby Doo and
the Ghoul School.
They had
the 13
the Reluctant Ghost. Not Reluctant Werewolf, and then 13 Ghosts.
Oh, Scooby Doo, where they just kicked out Velma and Fred. And it was just like Shaggy.
The Boo Brothers.
Yeah, those were good. They were old, but they were classics,
These
man.
were really, really classics. Now we got Vampire, and this is not Twilight.
Exactly. Don't be copying off.
This is not how Twilight.
Please don't.
This is not. It's just. I mean, after what was it? Zombie, Witches, and like Cyber.
Cyber was probably the most updated one that I will actually watch and enjoy. Anything after that would just be like, nope. You just basically you're just spitting out the original idea. I mean, when you brought back the Hex Girls, it was the same thing. You're trying to get them to sing, something stopping. The only difference is the vampire ghost monster wasn't real. I'm like, you're just spitting out the same idea. Just stop. No.
I can't go on anymore. I can't go on.
Yes, we're sorry. It was just like we had our nostalgia moment. Just
good things, I guess, must come to an end in a drastic way.
I guess some people just cannot take the hint, though.
Well, that's it for today's episode.
Yep.
Rant.
We don't know what our next one's going to be, but hey, if you guys have ideas, feel free to just go on our YouTube channel, just drop an idea. We'll think about it. Just note, we fear for our safety. So if you want to mention anything about otakus, just note, 95% of our friends are otakus, and they will kill us.
Yep.
They will kill us. But that's it.
See you next time.
Say goodbye, Courtney. Weirdo.